One. Yes, we are live. Over to you, Srilata ma'am.
Thank you, Phanindra. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to day 3 of the Change Maker Summer Camp webinar series. I am Srilata, professional mediator and happiness architect with 30 years of academic and corporate experience, and I am the host for the day. Last 2 days, we had wonderful learning journey from Industrial Revolution 5.0 to tinkering experiments to human supercomputer from renowned professionals of our ATL family of mentors. Guys, what's special today? Hey, we are jumping and diving into nature and space. Hope all of you are ready. If you are ready, give me a thumbs up. Oh, great, guys. Okay, let's start our webinar 5, Going the Solar Way. The session will be led by Mr. Srinivas SG. Mr. Srinivas is the founder of Scientific Students. He is an accomplished engineer turned educator with the goal of inspiring high school children across India. To popularize hands-on learning culture, Mr. Srinivas has launched a variety of programs including Young Achievers, Young Scientist Program, Children's Circuit Lab, just to name a few. Okay, these programs are offered by him directly in schools throughout the academic year or as summer camp during the holidays. Mr. Srinivas is also a regional mentor of change associated with Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog, Government of India. So in today's webinar, Mr. Srinivas will show us how solar energy can be used to address the challenges faced by humans due to climate change. He will also show us how to build our own solar study lab. In the process, you can learn about problem solving through innovation. Okay. If you have any questions during the session, please type them in the Zoom or YouTube chat window. We will take up your questions at the end of the webinar. Okay. And before we start the session, I request the participants to mark their attendance in the Google form. The link will be shared in the Zoom and YouTube chat window now. The form will be open only for the duration of the session. Those who attend the session will receive a participation certificate at end of the summer camp. But attendance should be marked only once, though we keep sharing the link 3 to 4 times for all those who keep joining the session. Now, it is my pleasure, sir, to invite Mr. Srinivas to start the webinar.
Thank you, madam, for your kind introduction. So, children, are you all able to hear me? Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, good, good. So, firstly, I must thank organizers to give me this great opportunity to connect with you all, to prepare you guys very powerful. To work with the mother planet, okay? To how can we save mother planet? So we will work in that way. Actually, children, end of this session, next after 45 minutes, we have to come to that conclusion that we are going to be a solar kind of soldiers and then the warriors. So how do we achieve that? Okay. Now I'm going to start with my presentation. In the presentation, I'll keep explaining you many things. Okay. Firstly, I will slide my slides because I believe very strongly one picture is equivalent to more than 1,000 words. So instead of, we explain many things theoretically. So what I wanted to share with you all, with one picture, I can connect you in somewhere in between, and one particular pictures, I will start talking about it wherever it is important. Likewise, okay, because if I can complete my presentation in 30 minutes and next another 1 or 2 presentations also I can show you. And then I have a lot of things, to demonstrate. ultimately here there are so many gadgets that I wanted to make you understand how they work, like how you all can make them. That's very important. Okay, this is the very first gadget that you can really work with student solar study lamp. This is called. So I'm going to demonstrate many, and I'm going to make you understand. Okay, let us I'll also see the questionnaire is also given. So end of the session, you will be getting some questions. Those who are keen observing every single point of my explanation, then they will be answering all those questions nicely. So that's very important for you guys. So why don't we start our presentation and then go on to that, because every single 10-second slot time line is very important for me. So I'm going to share the screen, and then lastly, after 35 minutes, I request someone to remind me to share the web resources. Okay, that is very important, because I use technology. Technology is something in less time, transforming the maximum knowledge is technology. Okay, we will use the technology as well, right? Okay, so let me start my presentation, and then we'll go on to that. 1 second. Let me share my screen and then go on to share. Okay, good. So I think you all can see my screen now.
Yes, sir. We are able to see, sir.
Okay, that's good. So let me start this in presentation mode. Yeah, full screen, right? So firstly, I have a question like today, we all need to have a wonderful idea that why we all need to go on solar. That's first question. So that you must get a perfect answer for this question by the end of the session. That is one outcome expecting from all of you. So rightly in Bangalore, the outside temperature is 36 degrees centigrade. See, throughout the country, everybody used to come Bangalore in summertime because they used to feel the maximum will go only up to 30, 31. But this summer, the record high temperatures are going on everywhere in India, especially. Okay, so we need to understand what something went wrong. Who is heating up this areas? Like so, here climate change is very important point that you all can note it down. Climate change, underline climate change. Climate change as a single word is creating so much. I'm going to tell about all that right now. So we need to discuss 3 minutes about climate change. Okay. Now, my dear children, all these slides I will be sharing with you instead of writing all these points. Okay. So how climate is getting, who are all the fellows causing the climate change, and what are all the various effects offered by this climate change? Okay. So we need to work with all these fellows, right? Okay. So as I told you, this year the record high temperatures, you see, even Rajasthan has reached 51 degrees centigrade. So if the temperatures are going like this, Delhi at 46.8 degrees centigrade, just imagine, okay, what happens? How many ACs you are going to put for your rooms, houses and all, okay? I'm going to discuss about, see the temperatures. Even 1 degree raising onto the mother planet is going to cause a lot of damages. Okay, see, for example, 98.8 degree Fahrenheit is your normal temperature. Suppose if it is touching 105, 101 degree or 102 degree, a doctor will say there's a huge fever to you and I have to give an injection, whatnot, right? But if the mother planet temperature is going beyond, the 110, 120, then who is going to give an injection for mother planet? This is another question to you all, right? See, oceans are heating up like anything, and then you see the world wildfires are taking place. Just imagine, in between 1970 1979, there are only 28. But now during 2010, 2019, there are 127. How exponentially worldwide the wildfires are taking place, okay? And how many trees are getting burned, see how many lakhs of animals, millions of animals are getting fired in Australian wildfire last year, okay? See the floods, how worst floods that are taking place, how they are so less number, how that is 1393 during 2010, 2019, that number, how it is, who is causing all this? Okay, this is another question. See, flood is affecting, like Chennai floods and all, not away, that you all remember them a couple of years ago, right? See, in Bombay, every time whenever rain comes, automatically everywhere there's a huge flood because that much of downpours. Okay, you see, everywhere in every country, all this time there are heavy downpours. Like there's a huge floods, whatnot. See, the floods are not somewhere; they are at to your homes also. Okay, and you see this fellow is going on his bike or car or something else. Just imagine on main highway he is going on a boat. Okay, just imagine that kind of see the temperatures, the way they are rising, and how the ice is melting so badly, and a lot of animals are becoming extinct. And then you see all the sea level when they are rising up so badly because of ice is melting. And every year, you might think that it just 0.3 mm level is raised up because of the global warming. Okay, but that is huge because the volume of the sea and whatnot. Okay, just imagine. See, in India, there is one of my Solar Guru, Mr. Chatan Singh Solanki. He went to this point, this place, to visit especially this. Once upon a time, this is a village. Now, because of the sea level raised up, and now it is no more village. Because of that little raise in the mm, 3.4 mm a year. You think that, but in the due course of time, you just see 102.5 mm since 1993 till in this 30 years. See, that is almost 1 meter of sea level rise. Just imagine tomorrow where you are going to be and all, right? And not only all that, the climate is affecting farmers so badly. See, the farming lands are becoming, and that is what I told you. Who is going to inject this medicine for this globe so that the temperature can go down? Because if at all you are suffering with a fever, you are going to a doctor, and the doctor knows what kind of injection to be given to you all. But who is going to give an injection? Who is going to be a doctor? So I haven't seen a doctor till now, but we need to find, you need to become, all of us need to become doctors to mitigate our climate change. So why it has changed? Climate has changed. My dear friends, in a shortcut, I can tell you, climate is not changing. Just imagine, humans have done enough of damage to the mother planet. That's where climate has already changed. Underline this, the climate has already changed. Not that it is changing, okay? So much badly it has already changed. So the effects, see, because of all this is happening because of energy. Energy is everything, no doubt, and everything is energy. That's also a fact. But the problem is, we need to use in a right way. That's where something went wrong. So we need to work with this energy. That's where a lot of different kind of energies, you all know all about various energies. And this is a hydropower plant, the way it works and all. So the potential energy is getting converted into electrical energy and all. Okay, so that's good. One way, this is massive. In a natural way, the water during the rainy time, it got. See, there are so many huge dams. So we control them, and then we keep the water reserves so that whatever water you want in the power plants and all, you can. Hydropower plants are very safe and very good. But now, unfortunately, these days, our power consumption have gone up so much huge. Ultimately, the hydropower is not sufficient at all. That's where we are going on thermal power plants. So thermal power plants, how they generate thermal power plants, the energy is generated by burning the coal, the CO2 emissions, whatnot, right? But the coal, whatever is there from our India is not sufficient enough. That's where we import. So we need to know. But however, whatever energy today we are consuming in India, I think nearly 85%, 80 to 85% of today's our India's requirement is catered by burning these fossil fuels. Okay, I mean the coal, gas, whatnot, right? The diesel, petrol, and then the natural gas or CNG or but all these particular gases, right? LPG and whatnot. So they are all called fossil fuels, right? The coal, especially coal. So there are coal mines. You see, whatever coal we require in India is not sufficient enough. That's where, see, they are processing the coal, mining the coal and processing the coal, and then we import from Africa and Australia. Lakhs of tons every day through ships and all whatnot, right? So that much of coal, we burn them here in India. So after they reach our shipyard, from there we transport it to our thermal plants through these trains, express trains, okay, goods trains to carry the coal, because that is energy which is important. Without coal reserve, then thermal power plants can't run, and you don't get power to switch on your AC and all. But here is a resource like extraction and combustion and the pollution. When you burn the coal, it's nothing but a pollution. Of course, you are getting energy out of it, but after that, it is more danger in pollution. Like, so here you can see the oil, coal, and what is the percentage of the fossil fuels we are consuming. This you can see in this graph. In the year 1800 and the beginning of the industrialization at 1850. From there, it started slowly, all this fossil fuel consumption. In the 1900 year, it really started raising. But today, at 2023, it's the peak maximum. Okay. So we need to understand all this. See, here I told you 80-85% energies are burning the fossil fuels. Okay. But renewable energies are very good, but they are only used so far in India 18-20%. Okay. We need to reverse the figures. So, but a lot of countries are really fighting for fossil fuels to stop them, and so that they can keep the earth safe. So now the fossil fuels are going to be at reserve quota. See, whenever you are going on a bike, then suppose say if your this fuel gauge comes down to E, automatically you have to go immediately some gas station and fill the petrol, whatever, right? But similarly, if at all, your fossil fuel reserves are going out, then where do you go? So as long as they are there, till you need to really work with some other energy sources as well. That's what is. But you see, in my old days, like in my childhood days, there is no other science and technology developed, unlike these days. So at that time, we have to fire the coal somewhere and generate the power somewhere. And hundreds and thousands of kilometers, we have to distribute the power and then finally utilize the power. But that lot of line losses, distribution losses. Suppose say if you wanted to get 1 watt here at your home, then the department or government of India has to generate near about 1.3 to 1.4 watts at the generating place. So that much of generation or distribution losses. So unnecessarily wasting more and more of fossil fuels again and again. Okay. So what I wanted to discuss about, see this one way I feel like this, once you burn the coal, the CO2, whatever it is coming out, I feel it's a booth, like, CO2 booth. So it is going in the atmosphere in a most dangerous level. So do something important now before they become urgent. That is what is the message for this first 10 minutes. But however, my dear friends, I request you all understand global warming very much importantly. It is really a big deal now, because this is the one, the global warming is the one, raising a lot of issues globally. The climate change is one of the products from this global warming. Okay. So global is, so we measure the global warming in degrees centigrade. Okay. As of now, today's global warming is 1.19 degree. Which is actually there are people, scientists working out at what temperature the global warming, it is not going to be reversed. That is called irreversible. Okay. So they have predicted, they have done a lot of R&D onto that. And then 1.5 degree is the maximum level beyond which we cannot reverse. So you have very less time. So that we'll be discussing. Okay. So globe is really worried. So that's where, so we all have to become doctors to save our mother planet. That's what I told you. So a lot of children are thinking, a lot of people in India are just thinking, what is wrong in it? If temperature is going up, we'll add another one more AC. But if you keep adding one more AC to the other AC, then what happens? More the AC machines, air conditioning machines. So every air conditioning machine is 2 kilowatt to 4 kilowatt. Every kilowatt, electrical energy consumed in kilowatt per 1 hour, it's going to be 1 unit. If you consume 1 unit of electricity, you are leaving 1 kg of carbon dioxide into the weather, which is going to be remain for 300 years. How many generations have to suffer just for your comfort of 1 hour? Just imagine, my dear children. So if you want all these facts, I can, again share with you all. But most interestingly, I know for sure that you all like very much these ice creams. But most unfortunately, if the global warming reaches 1.5 degree, when ambient temperature is beyond 55-60, then I don't think you will be able to enjoy ice creams. Okay. Why is the question to you all. Okay. But anyway, see how many animals are, this is the kind of mask that people are going to have in future. Because 3 years ago, no one knows that this kind of regular mask are used, right? But however, these regular masks are no more going to be used if the global warming reaches 2 degrees because of such a radiations and all. So you will be, just imagine, why don't we prepare for this kind of mask, if that is the case, if they are not interested to work with the global warming. Okay, so how do we stop global warming? This is another important area. Okay, see, bad energy source and complicated energy system, we don't really need all those these days. So how can we stop global warming is the question. See, this is a beautiful blue planet, but this is the point I'm discussing. Note down this point, very important. As of now, the global warming is at 1.19 degrees centigrade. Okay, so we shouldn't allow this one to go beyond 1.5. Actually, we should keep it as it is at 1.2, not beyond it, but it is not that fastly possible. So at least we have to start working on to that, so that the number will never reach beyond 1.5 degrees. Okay. So sun is there in front of you, my dear children, and still you are not bothered. Okay, because you are thinking something else is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. If the energy consumption going on the same way the fossil fuel burning, that's it. Another, I'm going to show you the climate clock. At that time, you will be understanding. Okay. But when sun is there and when sun is saying that I'm there in front of you, why are you wasting your local energy? Why are you not making use of my global energy? So we have to really think about it. Okay. So these are the points that we can always think about why we need to go on solar. Okay. So solar photovoltaic modules are very beautiful. In other countries, you see, everywhere they install the solar photovoltaic modules. I'm going to demonstrate them after this presentation is over. You see, every building is covered. Okay. See, this is the place where I stayed in the United States, where they are totally, every single square feet is well covered there. So a lot of energy, whatever they need, is harnessed by their particular solar photovoltaic modules and the power plants, right? So in some other countries, they also use this EVs for and also photovoltaic module, for charging their EVs as well. Okay, so during the daytime, so a lot of people are making cars with solar, and then they're working with all that, right? So how really the solar cell works? So this is a basic circuit. You know the basic circuit is the battery positive and a switch, and then to the load and return back to the battery negative. In similar to the battery, the solar cell is solar photovoltaic module is like acting as a battery. But the interesting thing is the energy is provided by the photon energy of the light ray. So that's very important. So light energy is getting converted into solar energy. This is a there is no moving parts at all. It's all electronics. Okay. So you need to understand, very simple. I'm going to show you on the demonstration. And in India, you see, there is so much huge abundant energy available in India, man. So why Indians are not trying to use all this free energy, green energy, sun energy, free energy? Okay. Oh, lack of update and upgrade. Okay, we need to do all that immediately. See, 6.2 kilowatt hour per meter square. Area 1 meter square. Just length L is equal to 1 meter and B is equal to 1 meter. So that 1 meter square area itself can give you 6.2 kilowatt hour, just that much of huge energy everywhere in India. So we are really blessed. Sun is really blessing us, but we are not making use of it in India. Okay. So we need to really work about it. Okay. So recently, almost a couple of years ago, there's a big inspirational solar power plant at Madhya Pradesh. There's a place called Rewa. So Prime Minister of India has come there to inaugurate this power plant. So 750 megawatt is getting generated there from Rewa's power plant. Okay. Now all this power, whatever they produce from there, is now supplied to Delhi Metro. So people, those who are commuting in Delhi Metro, using Metro, the power is sent by the solar power plant from Rewa, Madhya Pradesh. Okay. So a lot of people can use these days. Agricultural pump sets also have come. We have designed them and they are working very good. Okay. Very simple. Very simple. You don't have to really use the regular coal-bound energy at all. And why using all that very far of producing energy? We can use this local energy. Okay. Local energy, very clean energy, very clean. Net metering. this is very important concept. Whatever power you produce on your solar panels, so if you use less and if you have more, and you can supply back to the grid, and you will get paid for it. So let sun pay for your electricity and whatnot. All this is very interesting. Metering is very important. And you see, let sun pay your bills. Tell your dad today, Dad, this is wonderful point which Srinivas helped us to understand. So how sun is paying our bill. So why your hard-earned money is paid to this electricity companies, power supplying companies. Let us install the solar photovoltaic module on our roof, which I have done it on my work area and workplace area and my home area and all, right? So a lot of children will ask me this question: can we run AC on this solar power? Yes, of course. These days AC machines are also designed inverter way, so they can work with solar photovoltaic modules directly. So we can use that. You don't have to connect this 230 volts, this regular power at all. 48 volt DC solar power AC machines also have come, and they are working very good, very good. Okay. So a lot of questions children always ask me. Some students will ask me this question also. Will say the solar panels will work night? It's a question you can think about it, right? This is another question, my dear children, that you can really think about. I have already explained about it. Why India should go on solar? Only simple reason. Sun is blessing so much. There is so much of huge irradiance, solar irradiance. So we can make use of it. So this is a tough question, my dear students. Anyone can answer this question later. I'm going to really work with this particular student who can answer me whether we can use this, sun as a big battery or not. Can we feel sun as a big battery or not is a question to all of you. Those who can think about it, let me know even after the session. The one who is going to justify this question, I will be very happy to really work with those children, okay? This is another question, very, very interesting. A lot of students will ask me, sir, how much this solar power plant will cost? My dear students, I can tell you, without compromising the quality anywhere, I have calculated, I've seen so many power manufacturing companies, and on an average, I've seen the best material, best solar photovoltaic modules, and the electronics and whatnot, all together, the structures and the cables are all together. Almost I came to know, on an average, 1 lakh rupees for 1 kilowatt. So that is the maximum budget. So just having it, but that's okay. 1 kilowatt is free energy, green energy. Okay. So if you need for a home of 3 kilowatt, if you spend 3 lakh rupees, that's it. You are free for 25 years. Everything works good. Okay. So how do we plug into sun? Another question. So my dear children, in this 20 minutes, I have shown you something very important, but actually, frankly speaking, we are from nature and we are for sure that we'll go back to nature. But however, we are working against to the nature. That's where I said, let us collaborate with nature. So make sure, my dear children, how do we collaborate with nature? Write down. How do we collaborate with the nature? Okay. It is for sure. We have to work with nature. Okay. Nature is very powerful and very good and very decent as well. Right. So we shouldn't go against nature, because nature is very powerful. Okay. So how do we collaborate with nature is most important point that all you have to note it down. So here is the certificate. So as you all know that, my solar guru, Chetan Singh Solanki, professor at IIT Bombay, he designed many programs. In fact, we made one solar bus and he is using it as his home. Everything is there in the solar bus itself. His office and his kitchen and his his stair room and his everything, his restroom, washroom, everything is there in the same solar bus. Okay. So he is doing a big yatra, solar yatra. So he is Energy Swaraj founder. So I'm going to talk about him after another 10-15 minutes later. So because I'm his shishya, so I'm working with him and under his partnership with Energy Swaraj. So we are conducting a lot of awareness programs. So you can connect to these programs and get certified by that Energy Swaraj. I'm going to show you lastly. But now, my dear friends, as today I'm doing this webinar, before that, since last 4 years, I'm keep on moving with hundreds of schools and connected with many children, lakhs of children. These are the children from Bangalore, okay? They do lot much activity. So I prepare them as a solar soldiers and solar warriors. I conduct a lot of online sessions and demonstrations. I do a lot of demonstrations. I'm going to show you all that. Okay, so whichever school I go, I'll connect a lot of hands-on activity. So we do all this. So recently, I did this TED talk as well. I can share you the link later. We celebrate festivals in a solar way because Diwali is not a festival to again become part of the pollution. We wanted to make you guys to part of the solution. Anyways, also pollution has become so much huge problem that where the climate change has taken place. Okay, so that's where I wanted to understand. You all to be a part of the solution, right? So how do we do that? So let us celebrate Diwali in a solar way. Okay, so ye diya, solar diya. This is called solar diya. So we can do this solar diya. Diwali is a light up festival of lights. So we need to we can celebrate Diwali in this solar way also. So we do a lot of activity, my dear friends. So we can always do our activity in a most colorful way. And then this is the climate clock. Tinkered on my tinkering table. So on 22nd April, I mean 4 or 5 days ago, so World Earth Day. So on that day, it is showing me 6 years, 91 days and 3 hours, 36 minutes, 45 seconds are left to reach the global warming degree 1.5. So now, if anyone wanted to answer, what is the time left to reach the 1.5 degrees centigrade? The way energy is consumed from these fossil fuels. So 6 years, 91 days and 3 hours minus this 4 or 5 days. Okay, then the number will come. Just imagine. So what's going to happen after that when it is reversible? When it is irreversible, then what will be the situation? I've already shown you what is already happening, how the climate has already changed, and where the situations, how this record high temperatures are taking place. The place where I am today, here now 44 degrees. In the month of April, just imagine what is the kind of degree I'm going to face in the month of May. Okay, so that's where I took this my climate clock and my science wagoner, and I've demonstrated on the Earth Day at various places. Okay, so I need to, because see, our mother has given the birth, but however, till the last breath, our mother planet is giving whatever you want, oxygen, water, and then all the food, whatever you want. But you are doing against to the mother planet. That's what I'm telling you. We need to work with mother planet. Okay, we need to save the mother planet. It is now. Act from now. Already time, so how do we do that? So the most interesting thing, if you go on a solar, a 3 kilowatt solar system is nothing but equivalent to planting 80 trees. This is what some scientists have figured it out. Okay, just imagine how interesting is this. So while you are there in metropolitan cities like where you can't really plant the trees and all, so at least go on a solar so that ultimately you are indirectly helping, so at this point of time, the global warming, because of that, temperatures, you see that 50 degrees centigrade. Okay, just imagine, can you manage 50 degrees centigrade? And if it is going touching 60 degrees, then what would be? So in between, just imagine how many ACs you can add. More the ACs, more the global warming, because you are consuming more fossil fuels and more the carbon dioxide emissions, CO2 emissions into the atmosphere for 300 years more. Okay, so that's where the climate change is very important to work with. So we need to stop global warming, my dear friends. So climate is changing. What about you? Are you going to change or not? It is very important, my dear children. We have to change, understand the situations and mitigate it immediately, and then restore Earth back to its original as it is. Otherwise, it is going to sink, and then when we are there on the Earth, as of now, there is no planet B. Okay, we have to save our planet A. Otherwise, we'll sink with our mother planet because we are there on it, right? Okay, we are see. So it is the edge now. Okay, so we have to bring it back. So as I told you, the first to become energy literate is the first step towards climate change mitigation. So I wish all my students are going to be energy literates. Okay, this is very much important. How do we become energy literate? It's not going to be some rocket science technology. Okay, my guru, Solar Guru Sri Chetan Singh Solanki has developed a very wonderful certified program courses. Okay, I'm going to show you this. Write that down. You have to become energy literate. Okay, you have to take this energy literacy training. There are some 12 videos of 10 minutes length. So at the end of every video, there are 4 or 5 questions asked. If you answer them, the next video will open. Automatically, you will get certificate once you are completing that particular course. Okay, it's a matter of 2-3 hours, but you will get a lot of things you will come across. Okay, so this is how you need to register to that course, and we'll share all these links later after the session. That's it. You can take the course, and then you can protect our mother planet Earth. Okay, so another important point I wanted to share. I am a communication mastery fellow and working with the power electronics saving mother planet as well, right? Okay, so I wanted to, because communication skills are very important. So as I'm a licensed ham operator, I wanted to conduct some such kind of communication programs to all of you. That's where my call sign is VU3EFS, okay, Echo Fast at Sierra. So I do a lot of activities. You can note down this particular thing, scientificstudents.com/solarlab.html. Write down these particular points, very important links. And also the circuit lab, I have developed a lot of projects that you all can learn from there, circuit lab. And also I've developed windmills. And as I'm being associated with Atal Innovation Mission as a regional mentor of change for AP, see the Atal Tinkering Lab material, a lot of stuff I do over there. And also if you wanted to know who I am, then you can click the profile link as well. Okay. So just note it down these points. Now we'll start our presentation. These are the, my dear friends, note down these particular points. As I told you, solarlab.html. I'm going to click this particular link. Then you will see, I wanted to acquaint to my website. I told you in the beginning that I'm going to use the technology. See, this is my scientificstudents.com/solarlab.html. I wish you all will visit this page and then read everything. Okay, I have a NASA friend at Murthy Gudupati. He's a senior scientist there, the top level at NASA. Okay, so if you click here, then you will understand the association with him and all. And what if you want to know all about the global warming, click this global warming button. And this is the website developed by my NASA scientist. Okay, so go and click on climate change and you will understand. But read all this stuff. Okay, and you can click any of these banners and see the activity what we are doing. Okay, so in similar to that, as I told you, we do a lot of online sessions for preparing our children as a solar soldiers of India for the entire globe. Okay, so that's where these are the, once you reach the first page, then if you click this particular, any of this particular, I'm going to demonstrate all these things, then you will see all that connecting to. So this is the main page you need to write down, scientificstudent.com/solarlab. From there, all these links will be there. So see, we conduct workshops so that our children will understand how to make all the stuff like that. Okay. So again, this is the course, the certified program. So now write it down and then click it on online solar course. Then, click this particular banner, become energy literate. If you click this banner, then it will take you to the place where you can register and then take the certification course. It's a matter of 3 hours, 10-15 hours. If you don't do it in a day, doesn't matter. You can do it whenever you are free. Okay, maybe in a week, maybe in a month, doesn't matter, as long as you are on the way to become an energy literate. Okay, that's good. So I think you all know about all this. So this is in courtesy with my Chetan Singh Solanki. Professor Chetan Singh Solanki is my solar guru. So you can also visit his website, es-pal.org. Okay, es-pal.org. I can connect you if at all. Okay, my dear friends, this is the website I'm talking about. So see, this is the PDF file which you can get it from that same page. And then take this, here is the link. You can click on this link and then take the quiz and all, okay? Register yourself and then take the, that's one thing. Okay, now, this is the es-pal.org, okay? That's fine. This is the link I'm going to share in our group so that you can watch it, the TED Talk, okay? So with this, here, This is one important point which you all can think. Okay, how can this is the way the Mother Earth can be protected? Like in 35 minutes, we have discussed about all that, right? And see, climate has changed, but who has changed? People are not accepting it that they are the ones who changed it. Okay, so that's why I just mentioned here few questions, right? You all have to realize yourself that I am the one who changed it. Then if you are the one who changed it, then who is the one who is going to correct it? Again, you must feel that, yes, I am the one who have to correct it. How do we correct it? From when to correct it? So we shouldn't allow the global warming more than 1.5 degree. After that, it is not going to be possible for us to bring it back down. So that's where, see here, very interesting point. Rate of carbon emission today, as of now, the way that energy is getting consumed. See, just imagine the number, kg per second. Just check this, 14 lakh kg per second itself. That much of carbon dioxide is getting emitted into the weather. Just imagine how bad energy we are using. That's where it is very important. I can help you guys to prepare these climate clocks as well. Okay, so we'll do all that. So now let us start our, see, climate change is the result of wrong energy use. This is a very important point. We need to rethink and redesign the energy generation and consumption. Very important point, my dear friends. Okay. Now and then we have to think. That's where I'm going to demonstrate now. See, every individual, what they have to do to mitigate this climate change. Because very important, no? See, first thing what I suggest you all, as per this is the formula developed by my solar guru, Sri Chetan Singh Solanki. So what he did, the 3-step approach. First 1/3 is avoid, second 1/3 is minimize, the third 1/3. So altogether 100% it will be. So avoid, minimize, and generate locally. That's what we are going to do now in next 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, that is AMG. So remember AMG, avoid, minimize, and generate. If not AMG, then my solar guru said it is going to be OMG. OMG, no, oh my God. Okay, so don't be under that OMG. Okay, let us do it AMG model. So avoid by 1/3 the energy so that we can save a lot of energy, and minimize whatever purposes that we can be going on efficient way. Okay, and then generate locally, I mean the solar way or whatever way. So that's where this AMG formula is going to greatly help. Okay, climate is changing. Climate has changed or changing. Who has changed? These are the questions. We are going to ask you these questions. Okay, so we are going to share these questions. So let me close this presentation right now. So I think it's a time for demonstration. Hopefully all enjoyed, my children. 35 minutes. Fastly. Oh, okay. So I hope you all enjoyed. So I'm going very fastly. Okay, now let me start. Let's start with how many are interested in making my solar, study lamps? How many you guys are interested? I can conduct one workshop for all that also. See, so I wanted to train you guys, subject wise, so that this is the solar photovoltaic module, my dear friends, a small one. My solar guru has designed all this. Okay, and there's a cable for this 3-meter long cable. You can keep it anywhere, wherever you want, in a window or wherever. So this is going to be connected to this kind of okay, so this lamp, and here is a port, charge port. Okay, once it is connected, automatically it charges this lamp. You can see the charge lamp is blinking. And after that, once it is fully charged, it takes around 4 to 5 hours to fully charge this particular lamp. Okay, now after it is fully charged, I can remove the connector. I can use this lamp wherever I want. You can see can you see the lamp glow? My face is glowing more and more and more. You can see, no? I can increase the brightness also. See, this is off the way and it is full. It is full. Okay, more bright. I am more bright, no? So I can also show this way to you. Okay, now the third time you press it. Okay, so this is what is designed. Okay, well, okay, like this, we have parts for all this. This is called bottom assembly, and we'll have some electronics in it. And then, there's the chargeable battery here. And then after this bottom assembly, we also have this top assembly for the LED lamps and all. And we'll connect this bottom assembly and top assembly with this kind of gooseneck. Okay, so the gooseneck is very important. Like you can adjust the angle whatever way you want and flexibly, and you can keep whatever way you want. Okay, it's very flexible. The gooseneck is, that's why we named it as gooseneck. Okay, and you see the most interesting friend. See, there is one student who asked me 2 years ago, sir, whenever there is energy here, can I use this solar energy to charge my cell phone? Then I have tinker, because we are all tinkering people, no? Karen sir and me and all, we are all a big group of tinkering people. So we tinker lot many things. Whenever there is a question from you guys, then we start designing and tinkering, and we do all that development and add into that designs. That is innovation, okay? So when something is functioning, if some other new problem comes, when we tinker that to the next level, that is the innovation. So we have tinkered the port here so that it can charge. You can connect the charge cable into this. It can charge your mobile phones also. But later, after another weekdays, the same girl asked me, can I charge this lamp with the regular cell phone charger? Then I said, okay, we'll tinker the other small port I have provided so that she can put that particular. So this is how we do a lot of activity, my dear. Because time is running away, let me complete my. This is the solar torch. You know, this is a solar photovoltaic module here, and you see the charge lamp is on because my equipment light rays are falling on it. So the photon energy of the light rays are getting converted, and you can see the. Okay, so this is the torch, and this is another small solar lamp. Okay, and you know, this is the solar lantern. This is a solar photovoltaic module, and you can it charges and loads, and it works as a torch and then lantern for your regular purpose. So the solar activity, and you know, this is my. I have a mother at home. She is now at 80 years. Okay. Now, problem with my mother is in midnight, without informing me, she will go to the washroom. I'm a bit scared. You know, how do I save my mother? So whenever she woke up, she don't intimate me. She will never take my support because she will feel I will be disturbed. So what I did, you know, because you know that you are not thinking fellows, no? So this is a solar photovoltaic module. I kept this kind of gadgets all across my home. So whenever this PR sensor, whenever it detects the movement, so it will make a buzzer, you see. So I'm going to, because now light rays are coming, it's not switching on. I'm trying to close it. See, this is how the sound comes to me, and I woke up and then go out and save my mother so that I'll take properly out to the washroom, and then otherwise if at all slip somewhere, and if any bone broke, and that's it, I'll be in a problem, no, that's where. So I've tinkered, so we need to save our mother as well, right? And also, India is not a dustbin, my dear friends. So I've converted this regular emergency lamps into solar LEDs. Okay, I'm going to show you the way. Now I wanted to connect you guys to my solar power plant. Okay, so let us see. This is the solar photovoltaic module. Can you all see solar photovoltaic module? Because there are so many cells here, solar cells. Okay, and they are all connected in series and parallel. They are all connected in series and parallel. When we connect cells in series, the voltage raises up. When we connect to such kind of arrays parallel, the current raises. When voltage is there, current is there, and nothing but a power. Power is nothing but the product of voltage and current. V into I is the P. Yes or no? Agreed? All of you agreed or not? Tell me. So all the power comes out is a free. When sun rays are falling on it, when the photon energy of the light rays are getting converted to electrical, because outside output of this panel is electric cable. You know, so we are charging. That electricity is directly coming from this photovoltaic module panel. No mechanism is there. No moving parts are there. Only electronics. How beautiful is this? Okay. So thanks to the development of that kind of technology. So I have connected the solar photovoltaic module outside. And then all the energy I have stored here. This is my storage device. A box to store my solar energy. How interesting is this, right? Yes or no? Happy? So what I'm trying to do, the stored energy is there with me, and that stored energy I'm going to connect you. Give me a minute, okay? Hello? Okay, sure. Okay, now, see, I'm going to measure how much energy is stored into this, okay? See, whatever energy I stored, but there is no current, only voltage you can see because we are not connecting to any load. So I wanted to connect some load and show you. So firstly, to start with, I have a tube light. I have made a small tube light. So I just want to connect this one. See, my tube light is on. My tube light is on. So now you can see the current. The voltage into current is going to be the power. Now what is the, it is just drawing 0.3. So 12 volt multiplied by 0.3 amperes is the power consumed by this fellow. Okay, similar to that, I have many gadgets here. I made one street light also. This street light, regular street light, I have converted into the solar. Okay, so now you see, this street light, I can't show this particular street light to my webcam because that's a high definition. It is drawing 1.5 ampere. Okay. So you can just imagine multiplied by 12 into 1.5. That is the power this fellow is consuming. Okay. So this is how you can, and also I have made this fan, the regular fan, I converted to a solar fan. So I'm going to connect this solar fan in and then make you understand how it works. Okay. See, it is running so smooth. Can you see the sound, right? See how cool, how green. So I'm not paying for any of these fellows. The energy what I'm getting, it's free energy. Sun is paying my bills. Okay. So why are you wasting so much of hard-earned money? Let sun pay the bill. Okay. Now I'll see what is the power it is consuming. Just you see the meter 0.5 ampere. 12 volt. 12 volt into 0.5 ampere is going to be 6 watts. So in 6 watts of just 6 watts, you are wasting at home 120 watts. So this is 6 watts. Okay. You can, I'm using here another big ceiling fan. It is 25 watts. So how much energy I am saving? All these are solar fellows. Okay. So we all have to work with solar. Okay. Now let me show you some more interesting. How many gadgets? You see, this is a regular, the regular LED bulb. I converted into solar. So now my solar port is here, and then you see, this is working on a solar, and you can see the power how much it is consuming. Okay, so the regular bulb. This is a regular bulb. Okay, that 220 volts one. So I have converted into solar. So we don't have to waste the regular coal burn energy at all. Okay, now I'm going to show you for a lot of shopkeepers, because in Bangalore we see, for shopkeepers we can use this kind of lamps for shopkeepers, and in similar to that, see many more things I have designed and made for long time, and these are the energy boxes. See, these are the energy boxes. So during the daytime we receive the energy and harness the energy and store them, and during the night time we can use them by pressing these buttons. You understand, my dear friends? So many. And this is the solar charger. Very important. Very, very important. It's solved. That's why today's our main theme is the solving the problems. Okay. So has already taken the global problem. So this is a solar charger. This I designed it for one reason. A lot of people go for Chardham Yatra and all, but where there is power failure there, they won't get power to charge their phones and they are in trouble. That's where this charger can help them everywhere, wherever they go. Okay. So this is the solution, because you can see the floods at Chardham Yatra, how many thousands of pilgrims lost their life to save such kind of people. Okay. And also I've developed, entertainment radio kind of things on solar, because as madam told me the time is running out. And also what I wanted to show, let me check any other thing which I'm forgetting here. One more interesting. So I wanted to add some fun for your today's session. Okay. My dear friends. See how colorfully we can celebrate all that, right? See, enjoying? It's connected to my solar plant. So how much power it is consuming? Not even 100 milli, it's just 0.1 ampere here. 12 into 12, 0.1 is the power it is consuming. Okay, happy? How many of you are happy? How many people are going to make all this? I don't know. Okay, so now lastly, anything else left here? Okay, so I think I'm done. My dear friends, make sure you all will make all such kind of thing. Now, actually, in another 1 minute, if you can give me another 1 minute.
Please continue.
1 minute, madam? Can I?
Please continue.
Wow, sure. 1 minute. as I told you, so I've shared my web links, and through my first presentation, I have shown you why we need to go on solar, how do we mitigate climate change and all. Okay. Now, we can go to the next level. Okay. We can go to the next level by such kind of, I have shown you a lot of things, but these are the making process. How many children are coming to me? How many workshops we are conducting? And can you see all my screen? Can you all see my screen? How we are going, how we are preparing our solar soldiers and solar warriors, and how we are conducting various workshops, and how we are demonstrating. And you see, for online workshops, how we are packing the stuff and then sending them to couriers, and then how we are organizing online from my same place from where now I am operating the session. Okay, these are all the things. Online people. There are a lot of children from Bangalore also. See, there are many of them are from Bangalore. Okay, so why is that I'm mentioning all about? See, you can be a part of this kind of big national and international network of becoming solar soldiers, because we have to protect our mother planet, because mother planet is in danger now. We all have to become soldiers. Are not the ones to be there in the borders, man. Soldiers have to be there at every single square feet of the mother planet, because mother planet is the one which is giving us everything. And there is no planet B, only planet A. We have to work with our planet. So all these things which I have shown you are tinkered by me. So this is how I made them. And this is how I can show. This is a solar bus. This last one is a solar bus. So you can go to my Solar Guru's website and then you can see that. Okay. So I think, I hope you enjoyed my power plants. I want to show you my power plants in another 1 minute. I want to show you my power plants, because not only working with small things. Okay. So this is how the solar power plants we design for homes and then offices and the commercial premises, for the businesses and the factories everywhere. Now and then our entire energy should be on renewable energies, solar and wind and hybrid together. So I attend, tomorrow I will be attending Renewax at Hyderabad. Anyone wanted to come and join me? So there I will be learning a lot many things, and I will be taking some sessions over there. So this is how I visit. I have come to Bangalore many times to attend this kind of expos. I mean, the conferences for all these powerful inverters, 100 kilowatt and all big ones. Okay. So this is how you need to upgrade and update, my dear friends. So this is the message for all my students of the entire nation for earthing and all. Okay. So you all have to become solar soldiers immediately by becoming energy literates, and then a part of our networks, and then again save and let us make India as a solar India. Okay, that's what our beloved Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, is looking for. So okay, so I think as today's session is our EV session, the problems. So I am more interested in designing EVs. See, I have designed EVs for Divyangs. Divyangs are very important. Okay, so you can always, these are the EV parts. So I tinker them, I design them, and I make them. Okay. Okay, my dear friends, I think we have done a wonderful session. So with this, any questions are there, and then immediately connect to me. Okay. So I'm not away, because Kiran sir is very close to me. We work together, and this is the special program Mr. Kiran and our organizers have designed. And all the mentor changes and then regional mentor changes together has done this one. This is the message for the entire nation. Okay, this is a special program. I think first time it's happened in this way. And I'm so happy to be a part of this particular program and to mentor you guys. Okay, but make sure you promise that you will become energy literates very soon. I'm there to help you. I'm there to guide you through my proper links and all. Okay. Let's work together so that we can win together, my dear children. Let's work together. Say all of you. Make in India, make in India, scale India, scale India. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Jai Jai Vignan. Let's go on solar. Okay. All the best. Take care. Be in touch. Let's work together.
Thank you so much, Mr. Srinivas, for such a thought-provoking, wonderful session on going the solar way. I think as an anchor, it is very, very difficult for me to stop because so much of knowledge and so many slides and so much work you have done. I think you did a commendable job by showing the wealth, ocean of your work in just 1 hour. Thank you so much, sir. And all students, I request all of you to put clap hand to show that we are so impressed with sir's
Salute to my solar guru, Sri Chetan Singh Solanki.
All of us were forced to take the pledge like solar soldiers, and we will improve our literacy, energy literacy, sir. Thank
This
you
is
so
very
much,
important.
sir. So some of the students have some queries.
Yes.
So I will post them on your mails. The student name also I've written because it's already 5:33. Okay, students? Yeah. We will post it and sir will get back to it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Ma'am, quiz.
Students, let's come back at 6 o'clock for the next again lively session, right? Bye for now.
Students, the quiz is posted in your chat box. Please try to attempt the quiz.
How solar, sir, one of them asked how solar panel are made.
Oh, who is the one? A silicon wafer. They're all filled up with silicon wafers. So I can share the making process. You know, they are the micron thick solar wafers. They are placed on the glass sheets and all. I'll share you the making process. Okay. Connecting them in series parallel, you can kind of solder the strips and all. Then I can show you the links so that you can make your own solar panel for whatever power you want. Doesn't matter.
Thank you, sir. See you all students again at 6 o'clock. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Students, there is a quiz posted. Students, there is a quiz posted in your chat box. Please try to attempt the quiz and check your level of understanding in today's session.
Thank you very much, Chachidev Madam, for organizing this wonderful event. I wish children will post maximum questions. I'll be more than happy to serve them through answering the questions. Let's build Solar India. Let's be a problem solver for the whole globe. Problem is universal problem. So let us become a universal unique person to solve the universal problems. Madam, I'm leaving now.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Good evening. Children, the second session is going to be very powerful. Mr. Bharat is going to take a wonderful session on Mars, okay? So don't miss at all, don't miss. Share this YouTube live to all your friends. Let them watch, those who missed here online.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for such a amazing session. So now I'm going to end the session. We all will